So students, here we are going to discuss about algebraic expressions and special products. So in our last class we have discussed about types of algebraic expressions. So there we have discussed about the monomials, and this is the example of your monomials and binomials and then trinomials. Now other than all these three, we have another form of algebraic expressions, so which is called what, your polynomials. Now a polynomial means when in any algebraic expressions we have two or more than two terms, this is called what, your polynomials. Now for example, you can see here, this is 4x cube minus 2x plus 3. Here how many terms are here? So first of all, we have a 4x cube, it is a term, minus 2x is a term, and 3 is a term. That means we have how many terms are here? 3 terms are here. So if this is called what, your polynomial. Now you can say that's this is a trinomial also. Okay, this is trinomial also, as well as this can be considered at what, your polynomial. That means we can say all this we have discussed about the monomials, binomials and trinomials, all this comes under what, your polynomials. Now see here, polynomials in one variable. Now an algebraic expression of the form a plus bx plus cx square and dx cube, where a, b, c and d are the constant. Okay, now see, polynomial in one variable means, see, in any polynomial, that means polynomial means, see, we can have any number of terms. So here we have considered 1 2 3 4 terms are here. Okay, now see this, in all these 4 terms, see here our variable is what, your x. See, x square, x cube. Okay, there is no y or yz or any other variable, so that's why it is called what, your polynomials. This is a polynomial. Okay, first of all, this is a polynomial and which contains one variable, so we can say this is what, a polynomial in one variable. Now see here, this a, b, c and d, this your 4 terms are these 4s are working as what, your, these are the constants. So in our last class we have discussed about the constants as well, and here x is the variable. Now see, in the whole term we have a one variable only, this is called what, your x. So this is called what, your polynomial in one variable. Now one more thing is written here, the powers of the variable involved are non-negative integers. Okay, now which means if I write any algebraic expression, say example 2x cube plus 3x2 plus 3. Now see here, this is your 2x cube. Okay, now this is 3x minus 2. Now see here, what is the power of x here? This is your minus 2. Okay, this power is what, your minus 2. That's why we can say this is a what, your, this is your this cannot be considered as a polynomial. Why? Because the powers of the variable involved are non-negative integers, but here see here, power involved is what, your negative integer, so we cannot say this is what, your, this is your polynomial in one variable. Now see, the next is your, the degree of the polynomial is the greatest power of the variable present in the polynomial. Now degree of the polynomial is the greatest power. Now we can see here, let's take the example of this one, a plus bx. What is the power of x here? Nothing, means 1 we have here, the power is 2 here, power is 3 here. Now what is the maximum power here? 3. X cube is here, the power, maximum power is 3 here, so the degree of this whole polynomial will be what, your 3. Now one more example is here, say example 6 plus 8a. Now see here, 6 is a constant here. Now 8 is the coefficient here, and what is the power of a? This is what, your 1. Now see, other than this a, there is no involvement of other variables, so it will be considered at what, your degree of the polynomial will be what, your 1. Now we have another example here, 4x cube minus 2x plus 3. Now see, our variable is x, its power is 3 here, its power is your 1 here. Now actually 3 means this can be written like this, you actually 4x cube minus 2x plus 3. Actually I can write what, your power is 0. Now you should always remember, when the power is 0, it gives values always how much? It is equal to 1, and this is read as what, your x naught. So x naught is equal to 1, or you can say if I write 100 to the power 0, then also it gives us what, your value is equal to 1. Now see here, this is your 4x cube minus 2x plus, and what I've said 3x naught means what, your 1. Now 3 into 1 again gives us 3. That means see, there is no change between these two. Okay, that means at the end I can write 4x cube minus 2x plus 3. See, there is no change. So actually we have what, your x naught is, this x naught gives us 1, so that's why we're not writing this x naught here. Now so in case your degree of this polynomial is what, your 3. Okay, now the next is your polynomial in 2 or more variables. So it is not necessary that all the time we must have a polynomial with one variable only. So sometimes we may have a 2, 3 or 4, any number of variables there. See here, it is an algebraic expression involving 2 or more variables with non-negative integral powers. Okay, now in such polynomials, the degree of any term is the sum of the powers of the variable in that term. The greatest sum is the degree of the polynomial. Now here to determine the degree of the polynomial, the procedure is little different, because in our first here we had only one variable, but here we have more than one variables. Okay, now see the example here. 4x plus 4y square plus 4xy is a polynomial in x and y, and its degree is 2. Okay, see here, your 4x plus 4y square. Now 4x means what is the power of x here? Nothing, means 1 is here. 4y square, power of y is 2 here. Again 4 of xy. Okay, now what we have read here, in such a polynomial the degree of any term is the sum of the powers of the variable in that term. Now we have to sum up what is the power of x here. The power of x is nothing, means 1. Here power of y is also nothing, means 1. Now 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay, so the maximum power is 2, but here we have a 2 times the 2 times where maximum power is 2, so we'll consider any one of them. So for this polynomial our degree is 2. Okay, so you don't get confused, here also 2, here also 2. We just need to declare the degree of the polynomial. It doesn't matter how many times this power, sum of the powers or the independent powers is 2. Then your second example is here, 11x square y square. Okay, see, x square and y square, power of x is 2 and power of y is also 2. Now see, x and y are two independent variables. Now you have to sum up 2 plus 2, this is your 4. That means your power of this whole variable is your 4. Now 4axy, power of x is 1, y is 1, 1 plus 1 2. Here it is 2 and power of x is 1, which makes 3. That means here 4, here 2, here 3. Now we know this 4 is a maximum. So for this polynomial degree is your 4. Okay. Then next we have a given here note here, term where the powers of the variables are negative. Okay. Okay, now say example, if we have any polynomials where your form of the variable is in negative terms, power is in negative terms, or we can write x inverse 1 is 1 by x also. Now if write 1 by y square, now see 1 by y square can be written as, if I have 1 by y square, which I can write y negative power 2. Okay, or if I have 1 by y cube, which means I can write y negative power 3. Actually we have learned all these things in our previous class in the chapter your exponents. Exponents. Then see here also 1 by y square. Now x by y, what we can write, x y power negative your 1. So here also same. Now in all the cases we are getting your power of variables as negative, so we cannot consider such forms as your variables. Now few examples are written here. See, the first example is 10 plus thrice x plus 2x square minus 1 by 5x cube plus root 2x to the power 4. Now see here, there is an involvement of your variables are here. See, variable is x, power is your 1, here 2, here 3, here 4. That means see, we have a we have all the powers of the variables here, all are in in positive forms, or you can say this is the positive integer. So this is a whole polynomial is considered as, this whole your algebraic expression is considered as your polynomial. Now come to the second example, 5x cube 3x square y, 5xy square, okay, and 21y cube is a polynomial in two variables. Okay, now see here also the power of x is 3. This is a your non-negative integer. X square, y nothing means 1. This is also non-negative. This is also non-negative. This is also non-negative. So we can consider this is also a polynomial but having two variables. One is x and another one is your y. Now come to the third example. Third example is like this: 7 plus 3x power minus 2. Now see here, the power is negative here. Now you just see here, now you can declare this is not a polynomial. No need to check for the other parts because here power is what your negative. Now we will not check for the remaining terms. Now come to the fourth example. 4x cube minus 2x 3 by 2. Okay, x 3 by 2. Now 3 by 2 means, see here, if I divided your 3, actually see here, your 3 by 2 means what I can write 1.5. Okay, now 1.5 is here, this is a decimal number. Okay, if we have any power of variables as decimal number, this also cannot be considered as a variable. So that's why, see, from there, because of this your 3 by 2 only, we can declare that this is not a polynomial here. Okay, then the next is your fifth is there, a polynomial is said to be simplified or the simplest form. Okay, like in our rational numbers we have discussed about the standard forms as well in our earlier classes. Here also we have a simplest form, or you can say as the standard form. So when any polynomial will be called in standard form, see here, when no two of its term are similar, that means now you cannot perform any kind of operations there. When you are given any algebraic your expressions and which is a polynomial, if we cannot perform any kind of operations there, then you can say this given polynomial is in what your standard form. Now you can see here 7x square minus thrice x plus 2. See here, we cannot add, subtract or anything, we cannot perform any operations here, so we can say this is in simplest form or in the standard form. But you see here 5y square plus 9y minus 2y plus 3. Now see here, this is 9y, this is 2y. We have discussed about the like terms and unlike terms, and you should remember you can add, subtract like terms only. Okay, so these two are the like terms. Now 9y minus 2y, that means from here I can subtract this your 2y from 9y, which gives me what your 7y. So this is not in the simplest form. Okay, now see, it is written here, the simplest form is like this. Okay, now again the sixth point is here, the term of a polynomial are said to be in the ascending or the descending order. So like in our number system we have discussed about the ascending order and descending order. Here also we have a ascending order and descending order, but it is in case of what your powers. Now see here, what is the power of x? It is 3 here, and it is reduced by 1. It is 2 now. It is reduced by 1. Now 2 minus 1 is your 1. 1 minus 1 is 0, which is gives us x naught. Just I have explained. So this is what you call in descending order. That means descending order means what your, it is in decreasing order. Now the 2 is here, the term of the polynomial this see here 3. First of all, 3 means what? Actually 3 into x naught can I write? So power is 0 here, it is 1 here, it is 2 here, it is 3. That means it is in the increasing order. So it is called what your ascending order. So this is what for the today's class. Thank you.